Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Nosh. What it's doing? I don't know what that was. Happy Monday. I wish you guys have a good week. I wish you guys health, wealth, and success. But let's get into how do you know that person is not the one for you? This is going to be a really quick video because the answer is really quick and simple. How do you know someone is not for you? Let me just start with this. A lot of you people are with people that you're not supposed to be with. You're just not supposed to be with them. Why? I don't know. You're just not supposed to be with them, okay? And I am going to explain in this video, how do you know when you're not supposed to be with someone, and how do you know when you are with someone? Now, the first simple thing about knowing that you're with someone that you're not supposed to be with, number one indication, nothing is peaceful in your life when you have this person in your life with you. Whenever you connect with this person, main thing is you guys keep breaking up and getting back together. Why is that happening? That's number one, right? How do you know you're not supposed to be with someone? You keep breaking up with them. Universe keeps finding ways to separate you guys, but you on your own free will come back together. A lot of you are like, oh, this is love. This is that. My personal opinion, it's a karmic relationship that both of you need to heal from, learn a lesson from, and then dead it, right? The only reason you guys were put together was to learn a lesson, and one of you is not learning the lesson, or both of you are not learning the lesson. That's why you guys keep coming back together. So several breakups. Another reason how you know this person is not the one for you, like I said, there's no peace in your life. When this person enters your life and you start being with this person, you start getting drawn away from God, source, the light, spirituality, right? Number one thing, it draws you away from the divine. That relationship is not for you. There is no relationship in the world that should come in and draw you away from God or draw you away from the divine. If anything, that relationship should push you towards it, right? So number one thing, when you become close to this person, or this person starts being in your energy all the time, you do not want to do anything. You don't do the things that you used to do. You don't stay with your routine anymore. If like you had a routine to go to the gym, you had a routine to do things, hang out with your friends, you're no longer doing that. You're being consumed by the other person's energy. And I know it's cute in the beginning when you like someone to spend all your time with them, but that's where you have to realize, why is it that you want to do that? Why are you so consumed by them? See, a lot of people have that mixed up. When you are being consumed by someone's energy, you will literally leave behind all the things that were making you happy once. Because now you see that this person is the only thing that makes you happy. Red flag, okay? That person is not supposed to be that person is supposed to be an addition in your happiness, okay? That person is not supposed to make you happy. That person is supposed to be an addition to your happiness. Like, you're already happy. You are happy, and that person adds to that happiness. Not when you're not with this person, you're just not happy at all. That's a red flag. When, again, I'm going to repeat it. When you're only happy when you're with this person. Without this person, you are depressed. Okay? You're not lovesick. You're just being consumed by someone's energy. Or your perspective is that only this thing makes me happy. Because last time I checked, people don't make you happy. You make yourself happy. And people add on to that happiness. So it's like a bonus, okay? That you're already happy. And then someone comes into your life. Now you're even more happy. But if this person was to leave tomorrow, you would still be happy. That's a green flag. To know who you are and to be in who you are and remain strong in who you are. Another thing, say you start dating someone, right after you start dating them, you lose a job, and you can't seem to find a job. Sometimes when you meet someone, they come in to kind of like change things for you. Like it's a new chapter, it's a new breath of air in a sense, right? So when this person comes into your life and say you were working somewhere, you stop working somewhere, you start working somewhere else. Now you're working somewhere else and you're making good money, you're happy, everything's going really good. That's a green flag. That's a good person that came into your life that stopped you from where you were being stagnant, right? Stopped you from being stagnant somewhere and then moved you somewhere else. Energy can do that. People don't understand. Energy brings a lot in. Energy attracts a lot, okay? And energy is capable of a lot as well, too. So this person comes into your life You used to have a good job. Now you're trying and trying hard to find a job. You can't find a job. You end up spending more money. Now it's financially draining you. You probably have to move from your house now because you can't afford the rent. Yeah, that person is not good for you. Little things. You're about to go on a date with someone. Your bracelet breaks. Your necklace breaks. Your cat runs away. Your dog runs away. Your dog gets sick. Your cat gets sick, right? Your children get sick. Something happens to stop you from going to meet this person. Flat tire, car doesn't work, Uber does not show up. You know what I mean? The bus is not running. This means you're not supposed to meet this person. All right. Another thing you can look at is that if you want to see if a person is not for you, you don't have communication. There's no communication. There's no understanding. No matter how much you speak, no matter how much you try to explain, this person just doesn't understand. At that point, you just need to back away. You need to stop trying to make them understand, meaning you need to get out of this habit of trying to prove a point to someone and just prove a point to yourself and tell yourself this person is not the one. Because if they were the one for me, they would understand me. There is no calmness. Every time you get around this person or this person comes into your life, everything starts to become hectic and chaotic. This person is not for you. Now that you know that how to figure out when a person is not for you, and also there's something very simple you can do too. Every time someone comes into your energy or you meet someone, you can ask God, you can ask Source, you can ask the universe, you can ask your spirits, you can ask your ancestors, is this person for me? They will tell you, but you have to embrace for the answer, because you may not like the answer that you get. So if they say no, quietly pull yourself away. Sometimes, honestly, you don't even need to give a reason to anybody. You can just pull yourself away. If you want to give a reason, you can say, well, my ancestors don't like you. I can't be with you. I'm sorry. And if they don't understand that, they really are not the one for you. If you say to someone, I don't think God wants us to be together, and they fight with you on that, red flag. Red flag. Because if you already feel, if you're very close to God's source and spirituality, right, and your spirit guides and your ancestors, obviously you're getting the answers from them, and they'll tell you what's going on, and they tell you, hey, yo, that guy that you're dating, we don't like him, and I don't think you should be with him. And you're like, yeah, you're right. And then you go and you tell that person, and they're like, no, they don't know what they're talking about, so God doesn't know what he's talking about. Source doesn't know what they're talking about. Universe doesn't know what it's talking about. Your spirits and your ancestors don't know what they're talking about. That person is insulting you and your bloodline and your ancestors and your spirit guides and the universe and the source and God. So I don't understand how you would even continue talking to a person like that. They obviously do not respect how you feel and the messages that you're getting. So that's why it's so important that if you're a spiritual person, that you connect yourself along to a person who's spiritual as well too. Because if you're spiritual and they're not spiritual, it's not going to work. Because there's going to be things that you bring to the table that person is not going to agree with, and it's going to be a fight. It's going to be an argument. And then what is it going to do? It's going to pull you away from source. It's going to pull you away from spirituality. It's going to pull you away from your ancestors and your spirit guides, because you're going to think in your heart, oh, well, I love this person, but this person doesn't want me talking to my spirit guides and my ancestors. How does that sound? Exactly. How the fuck does that sound? So these are the things you need to take into consideration when you're choosing someone to be in your life. Choosing someone to be in your life is a very important decision, so you should not let anyone just come in. Now, how do you know this person is the one for you? Everything works out naturally. Everything works out naturally. That's all I'm going to say. Arguments, fights, your job, their job, your money, their money, where you live, where they live, your families, their families, their spirituality, your spirituality, their ancestors, your spirit guides, your ancestors, their spirit guides, ancestors. The source that they believe in, the source that you believe in. The God that they believe in, the God that you believe in. It just works out together. No matter what happens, no matter what obstacle you guys go through, you're blessed in it. You could see the blessings. You could feel the peace around you. That's how you know that person is for you. Now, if none of this is happening and you're still with this individual, there's some reflection you need to do. Now, if you're with someone and you have your ups and downs, but you guys always make it through without fighting, without calling each other names, without taking away from each other what's important to the other person. Because a lot of people do that. When they fight with you, they ask you to give something up. Oh, if you stop talking to her, everything will be fine between us. Oh, if you stop being on TikTok all the time, everything would be fine between us. Oh, if you would just pay for dinner, everything would be fine between us. If you would just like my kids, everything would be fine between us. If you would just like my parents, everything would be fine between us. Yeah. Naturally, everything goes hand in hand when you're with the person you're supposed to be with. Okay? That's how simple it is. Now, I'm starting to think that everybody is in love with drama. That's why they love these dramatic relationships. Like, no, I don't want to be with you. Yes, I want to be with you. No, I don't want to be with you. I don't think none of you guys should be together if you're like that. There is not supposed to be a push and pull. When there is no push and pull and there's nothing but calmness and serenity surrounding you when you're with this person, and then when you're without this person, you feel the same thing. That's when you know this is the person for you. Because you have to understand, a lot of people will come into your life, especially if you're an empath, you're a spiritual person, you're a spiritual leader, you're a practitioner, you're a tarot card reader, anything dealing with spirituality. If that gets taken away from you, that is a major red flag that this person is not for you. And also, how do you feel? Your body will tell you. You start dating someone, now all of a sudden you just keep getting sick. That person is not right for you. You're with this person, your body feels weak. This person is not for you. You get breakouts. You get some type of something is just going on with your health. As soon as this person enters your life, major red flag that this person is not for you. We really need to look past the smiles, the eyes, the height, the hotness, the cuteness. We really need to look past this. We really need to understand the energy of another being. How does their energy make me feel? What type of situations does this person's energy put me into? When this energy comes around me, how does my body react? What do I feel inside? If you're getting anxiety, you need to run. That person is definitely not for you. Please stop thinking it's butterflies. It's not. It's anxiety. When you drink water, they say when you drink water, it curbs your thirst, right? When you drink soda, it makes you thirsty. A lot of you are in these Coca-Cola, Pepsi, soda, fizzy relationships. Okay? Because every time you're in this relationship, you're only left thirsting for more. Because that's what soda does. It makes you even thirsty, right? This is why soda's not good for us. Water fulfills you. Water heals you. Water cleans you. They tell you if you're hungry, drink water, and it will hold you over till you eat. If you were to drink water all day, you could survive. If you were to drink soda all day, it's going to dehydrate you. Water won't do that. Water cleans your skin, right? As soon as you start drinking a lot of water all the time, you start drinking water all the time, you cut soda out. Look how clean, look how clear your skin becomes. Look how bright you start to look. Look for relationships and people that are like water. Stay away from the soda people. A lot of you have soda peoples in your life, okay? People that leave you thirsty, leave you wanting more. Water relationships are clear, transparent. You could see through them. Soda relationships are filmy, literally. Dramatic, push and pull, power struggle. Know the difference. Know the difference of what happens when you're drinking soda or when you're drinking water. So know the difference when you're with someone who keeps you thirsty for more and a person who actually fulfills you inside and out, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, health-wise. Because these are the main important things that you need to look at when you let someone into your energy. And this doesn't have to be just a romantic individual. This could be someone like a friend, a family, a coworker. What happens to you when you get around a certain individual? Become more aware. And you know what? I will give this. I will give this as a pass. Sometimes when you like someone so much, you're not unable to see these things because you're blinded. When entering into a relationship with someone, when entering into anything with someone's energy, because you understand what I'm saying? When you enter into something with another person's energy with you, pray, ask source, please make it clear. Is this person good for me? Is this person good for me? And then don't be upset if you get ghosted, if you get left on red, if you get ignored. Please stop getting upset when this happens. Please. Please stop thinking something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. That person just is not for you. Again, if you get rejected, if you get ignored, if you get left behind, let it go. That person, that situation is not for you. Can we please make it normal to stop fighting for things that don't want us? You're only delaying yourself from being around the things that do want you because you're so busy putting your focus where it does not need to be. So say someone rejects you, leave them the fuck alone. There will be someone else who will accept you. But you first need to accept yourself. If you get rejected and you're not okay with it, that's because you haven't accepted yourself. I'm going to say that plain and simple. It may hurt some people's feelings. I personally don't care. If you got rejected and you took it personal and you're bent out of shape about it, it's because you've never accepted yourself. When you love yourself and you accept yourself for who you are, thousands will reject you and it doesn't fucking matter to you. Because you know your people are out there. And you will continue searching for those people that do love you, that will accept you because you already love and accept yourself. So a rejection doesn't mean shit to you. Please reflect on the individuals around you and the energies around you. What needs to be let go of, let it go. You're only hurting yourself by holding on to it. There's an old saying that says, it's going to hurt you more if you hold on tighter. There's another one that says that if you hold on to sand in your hand, you lose it quicker. But if you open your palm up to it, it doesn't leave your palm that quickly. If you don't believe me, go somewhere, grab some sand, hold it really, really tightly in your hand and see how much of it you start losing. But then open your palm and just let it relax and we'll see how much sand sits on your palm. You guys have to understand these things. You have to become more aware of these things. We are living in an age where these things, we talk about it all the time. You know, apparently it's a trend on fucking TikTok, being spiritual, being aware. Then use it, apply it. If everyone is so spiritual, why are people still hung up on people that rejected them? Is that ego or pride? Because in spirituality, there's no ego, there's no pride, there's just flow. And when you flow, rejection doesn't mean shit because you're like, okay, well, you don't like me. That's fine. Don't worry. I'm going to keep going because I know who I am and I will find the person who likes me. If you are not there, how can you say you're spiritual? You could be in the beginning of it and you're learning, but you're not spiritual and you have no right to give advice to other people. If you are flowing yourself, then yeah, you could give advice to other people. You can help others out. But if you're not flowing yourself and you're stuck in a relationship where you're getting abused and you're getting ignored and you're getting rejected and you still, decide to stick there and deal with it, how are you being spiritual? How are you able to give advice to someone else when your own life is shit? And we love giving advice. We love telling people what to do, right? When you start taking your own advice and you start flowing yourself, then yeah, you can say. When you can take rejection and it's easy for you to handle it, you don't get upset, you don't care for it, yes, you can teach others then. But if you're the one who can't take rejection and you can't understand, you can't read the fucking room, I don't know. Are you capable? Are you apt to give advice then to others? Because there's a lot of people out there that be giving advice, But when you look into their life, it's hectic, it's chaotic. I will never understand that. But anyways, reflect, 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 reflect. Ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors, ask the universe if this is right for me. And then be prepared for the answer. Don't run away from the answers. Quit shuffling cards over and over to get the answer you want to get. The answer you get, you don't like it, just take it with a grain of salt. Take that rejection and understand it that it's for you and not against you. Mwah. I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome fucking week. All right? Bye, guys.